Maybe you should look further into that. And I started to hear in the 90s about Balco Laboratories, which, as the crow flies, is probably less than a mile from where I lived. And that despite them claiming that they were a blood testing laboratory, what they were really doing is providing these athletes with performance-enhancing drugs. One of the first things I did was query the currency transaction database and saw that Victor Conti and Balco Laboratories were withdrawing hundreds of thousands of dollars in currency for purported blood testing laboratory. That by itself appeared suspicious and didn't seem right. Go into some of the online message boards, and Victor Conti talks very openly about steroids and his knowledge of what drugs do what, about how much they cost, about every athlete that he's worked with. And when I saw these athletes that were going to Balco, including Barry Bonds, I thought to myself, this could potentially get more attention.
About 5:15, we'll bring a couple of people on. So I'm watching Untold.
To kind of expand,
I've watched loads of them. Netflix. Untold, Hall of Shame. It's all about doping. You know what I mean?
My first time.
But anyway, about 5:15, we'll bring a few people on. I hope you're all well. How's it going, everyone? How are you doing?
At that time,
Jill McDonald's and I'm doing Connors to talk to you. Brother Mila Margaret for coming in. And Kate Miller fault you. Now, like I said here, I'm sorry it's taken me so fucking long to respond to the world. But here, I have a new agenda, I have a new goal. And I know a few of my mates are hurting. They have fucked up nightmares, and there's nothing you can do for that. But talking about it helps. You know, mental health is so important. You know, and to be aware of mental health in every fucking capacity, form, shape. Mental health doesn't discriminate. Do you think mental health gives a fuck whether you're black or white? Do you think cocaine gives a fuck whether you're Mexican, Spanish, or Irish? It doesn't discriminate. And mental health and drug addiction and alcoholism goes hand in hand, because the reason we turn to illicit substances or even illegal substance to block out the pain that we carry in here and here. So, yeah. I know I can still reach a couple of my friends, you know, even though it's not my business. It's like I feel like I have one. Like I got a letter in the post and I have to keep it to myself. And it's mad when your old friends reach out to you and say, bro, I can't believe you're on fucking YouTube. Anybody can do it. You know, it's like I just built myself a little platform. You know, a little platform to bring a couple of friends on, you know, who maybe haven't spoken for 20 years. And because of their pride, their principles, their morals, their ethics, their loyalty, they tend to, if you fuck one over, it's your own fault. But, you know, if you can still salvage some of the friendship, it's worth it. You know, now people throw friendship. See, I don't understand that term sometimes, because I've seen good friends turn on other friends as the years have gone on, and I understand how the world works, and the rules of the jungle up in Ballyferma is everybody knows their damn role, and if you see something, you didn't see it. You hear something, you weren't listening. And like I said, if you see something, you didn't see fuck all. Because if you do see something, that can become a problem. And it's the politics and the dynamics of the way the city is structured and the people of the city. And I'm proud of being from Ballyferma. You know, my mother was raised there. All my uncles was raised in Ballyer on Landon Road. You know, my granddad was in the army, boxer. You know, we used to drink with a lot of other tough guys in Balliol. Now, my grandfather was what you call a tough guy. Now, I only met him as a baby. I was only about 4 months old when he died, or something ridiculous like that. Uh, but like I said, when it's in your genealogy, like when you're Balliol, I was here. I remember leaving Donna's Road. Well, I don't remember, but as a kid, we lived in Kilbarrack for 4 weeks on Donna's Road. St. Donna's Road, is it? In Kilbarrack. And then we moved to Rialto, to Fatima Mansions. And the rest is history for me there. You see, that faithful flame that morning changed the path of my life forever. And listen, I get strength from them now. Like I said, I don't blame myself for that anymore, and I'm good with it. And like I said, here, you have to be good with it, and you have to forgive yourself. You know, my mother could never forgive herself on my father, and here, my father was that fucking war. You know, so yeah, learning to forgive myself has helped me. You know, it's helped me spirit, it's helped me soul. It's helped me cleanse something like that was there for a long time, and it felt like a malignant hanging on to me like a weight. You know, it was like having two big tires around my neck every day, and being able to release that guilt. Uh, it's been the start of a change, of something to come. I have this urge where I'm being drawn back to Balliol all of a sudden now. Here, I can be back in Balliol, but I can still be sat on my sofa here because I know the rules of the jungle up there. And here, how can mongrels and stray mutts run with lions and tigers and gorillas? Do you understand? Up there, it's an alpha mindset. Everybody wants to be an alpha, but listen, you have to do certain things in order to get that status, because like I said, the rules of the jungle applies to everybody. And here, I piss in my garden so you can smell me 2 miles away. Yeah? And you'll fucking walk past me. Yeah. And unless I have cataracts in me fucking eyes, I'm gonna eat you. You know, that's what lions do. It's survival of the toughest. You know, you're either prey or predator. You're either doing the eating or you're the one getting eaten. You know. And like I said, over time, I'm going to start bringing a few people together, and I know what I'm going to do. You know, for the first time since I've been on YouTube, I know what I'm going to do, and I know what's going to work and what's not going to work. And I want to pick me all brand, me mates' heads, and I want to help them remember in order to forget and to forgive themselves. Here, if you do McDonald's and I'm dumb, couldn't thought too. Here, I carried something with me for 40 years, and I am not gonna lie, and I never thought I'd ever be able to release it. And you know what? I have. I worked hard on a remedy. Uh, I'll keep it to myself for now, but it's a similar remedy to the one Yowza said the other night. Ayahuasca. He's going over there, and when he comes back, we'll do a podcast. We might even do him while he's in Colombia. So shout out to fucking Yowza. Speak on, man. Nah, it's beautiful. It's like to see how he's evolved, and how he's evolved on his mindset. It's fucking beautiful to see, you know. And like I said, there's a few people I want to thank personally, and like I said, when the time is right, these people are gonna come on. Uh, Now, like I said, on in 10 minutes I'm gone. I'm going back onto my YouTube. This is all experimental, but I will say this: I will not let this lie. A lot of my friends need me advice, and I'm gonna give it to them. You know, because I missed them for 30 years, and It's just like going back home to see our old mates, you know. I think I'm going back to the place I know so well in my dream. Anyway, I'm away. Peace.